My goodness. Yes, it was.
Probably, for sure. You should feel bad.
I was one of the last
Just
people
kidding,
to
don't
stream.
feel bad.
I don't understand what fucked up my entire thing here, because, like, nobody's cameras were good. It shouldn't have been, but, like, maybe?
It's because you swore to fuck.
Yeah, I swear to fuck.
Yeah.
No, I come in and, like, all of the cameras are MIA and shit, and I'm like, what is going on? And then I come in here, realizing that I forgot to check it because I was so focused on getting the cameras fixed. The sound was fucked up. And I'm like, cool. Go ahead and cross that off your bingo boards, kids. Hi, kids. Welcome to Dummies and Dice Rolls.
Yeah.
Where on Tuesdays we have technical difficulties.
And
Oh, we're not screaming this time.
if we don't scream, bad things will happen, guys.
Gotta wait for Cody to say it.
Cody, you gotta say it.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dice Rolls. Where on Tuesdays, we scream. That was pretty good. Guys. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I am a big reason why we're late. My apologies. I was way behind with the stuff I was doing. And now we are here, and I'm excited. Do we have any announcements? We had a crazy... Wait, no. First of all, we had a crazy Extra Life. I don't know if you... For everyone who was there, who was a part of it, everyone who showed up at all, thank you so much. We raised over... what was the exact number? I don't have that.
4,035. Oh, sorry. $4,035. Dummies and Dice Rolls raised $4,035 as a whole this year. Extra Life raised $9.5 million for children's charity.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's you guys. You guys did that.
Yeah.
Tell them our placement.
Oh, yeah, because it tells you your group's placement of all 15,000 groups that participated this year. We placed number 263.
Holy shit.
That's high.
You guys placed us there. You did that, and that's amazing.
Thanks for putting us there, guys.
You have a good night. Good whiskey.
That's crazy.
Cody got a phone call from kids saying thank you. Wild.
Yeah, dude, that was wild. I cried.
Aww.
It was at work. I got it was like a toll-free number, and I was like, I don't know the answer. I was like, oh, fine, really quick. I picked it up, and it was like, oh, it's Extra Life. And I was like, oh. Hi, I'm like, what's up? I'm at work, and they're like, oh, we'll make this quick. We had some people that just want to say thank you, and I was like, and in the back, I heard all these kids talking, and I was like, you know, like what do you mean, man?
You're so cute.
You gonna hit me with that?
That's amazing.
Is that in the blue? I'm not ready. I'm a Pisces, okay? You know,
I love it. I'm not ready.
I will cry.
A Pisces.
What you talking about? I work with blue-collar boys. They'll make fun of me.
Like, you watch it. I'll cry right now.
I've been saving them for at least a week after the event. Then I'll make fun of you.
All right, fair enough.
I'll tell you to cry more.
Fair enough.
As a fellow Pisces.
You cry, you let that tear out. You
Let
let it
it
all
out.
out.
I won't make fun of you for it, but I'll stare at you judgmentally in Capricorn.
Yeah, you are a soulless human being.
Which is really funny because I actually challenged Cody today. I was like, I need you to hurt me so bad. I need you to make me cry during my arc.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it, let me tell you.
I want to see this happen. I need to see this happen. Make it happen. I want ugly cry. I want emotions.
It's the same world. Kill the teapot.
It's the same world. Kill the teapot. Oh my gosh. Let me low blows.
I'm so excited.
It's the same world. Make Val kill the teapot.
No!
And thus it has been prophesized.
Okay, but like, hear me out.
Take that back right now.
Real shit. I think if they were the same level, I think T would whoop Val's ass.
Bring Beck into this universe. Kill Beck.
No!
Make Val kill Beck.
No!
Make Val kill Beck. And a lizard folk standing in your way.
Don't you kill my big old himbo.
The next week, you've noticed Beck has been gone for a while.
No.
Oro immediately goes, no, fuck you, Jasher.
Well, how about we hop in tonight's episode?
Quick pause, because we did talk about this during the
Oh,
call.
yes.
We did,
Okay.
yes.
We understand that today is the election. We understand that it's election night, and that we will very likely get the results while we're streaming.
Stress.
We genuinely ask you, please do not do any type of political discussion in this chat. Nobody.
Please let me.
We want to escape
the only
reality,
politics.
okay?
The only politics we can talk about is why my stepmommy is hot.
I'm about to be a new stepmom.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 2 stepmoms. It's gonna be great.
Double Christmas. Okay, no.
And a donor dad.
I'm a test
Can't relate.
baby.
So let's get into tonight's episode, where last we left off, our adventurers had made it to the town of Zern. And also, just completely stop this. Over in our Discord, in our Republic of Devolkrim tab, is where I put pictures to help show parts of the story, to help you guys follow along. Again, I don't own any of these pictures. These are just pictures that I have found and I used. So really quick, I will re-upload Zern. So that's the most latest thing. My Places tab. Boom.
But we do own these pictures.
One's behind you? Yes. That's true.
Yeah, shout out Molotov, amazing.
Shout out Molotov.
You.
I want to contact them also. I want to get more done in secret. Okay.
It's secret.
So, last left off, our adventurers had arrived at the town of Zern. Once known for a magical portal that resided in the trunk of the tree that led to Variant's hometown on the other side of the planet, the Glistening Isles. With the events of the fracture and the uncertainty of the country, the portal was shut down. The Glistening Isles felt it was too dangerous to keep open, and the Devolkrim couldn't argue and agreed. Closing the portal damaged the tree, and it has been a long, grueling effort to repair it, to get it to the point where the portal can be up and running again. During this time, the town itself has suffered greatly, very much like a very large commuting town suddenly getting no more commuters. Being Vegas, peak of pandemic, it was just shops closed down, and the people who lived there, who loved it there, began to slowly become bitter and angry towards the Glistening Isles. But even now that their portal is able to be repaired, the tree is now healthy. The standings in Devolkrim are still a little uneasy, but there hasn't been anything massive since the main event. Some people wish the gate to be opened again. Some people have given up on that entirely and wish to use the tree for its resources. The tree itself, the wood, is very malleable and very durable. Also is potent in retaining magic, making it perfect for staves and magical artifacts. With the city divided, you guys arrived to a speech being given by the Queen, trying to set the people at ease, which promptly began to not work as the crowd began to become rowdy, as Lady Dressbaranosa, a Tabaxi woman, who I don't know if I made you guys roll, actually. Saren, you have a high enough intelligence where you for sure would recognize Lady Dressbaranosa, the Tabaxi woman, is the same Tabaxi woman that you also briefly saw in a tavern up at Vandal Rock, the one who paid for you guys to escort that ship.
Okay, that connects some dots.
You guys didn't have any contact with her, but you're a smart guy. So you'd remember. I don't think anyone has at least a 16 intelligence.
Absolutely
Intelligence
not.
is my dump.
Yep, that's what so
I got it.
It's like, that's me.
When I
18. baby.
dumped in intelligence, I dumped into this ass, okay?
Yes, fantasy.
Oh yes, fantasy.
Fantasy, where I actually fill out jeans.
She got it. I was going
That
with it.
panda is sad.
Yeah, that's putting it in the dislike pile. I'm putting I'm gonna move that over. Set it aside.
Yeah, that Vex, you're in the dislike pile.
No.
Okay, bye.
Vex. No. She's like, I play games to escape. No. So.
Why do you think I'm a 6'3" muscle mommy?
We all wish we could be a 6'3".
Why do you
muscle
think
mommy.
I'm a pansexual twink?
I thought.
Is that not what you normally
Don't
are?
say it. Don't say it.
I'm not a twink.
He said it's so sad. Okay. With that, Whisper was quick to react to a member of the crowd throwing a piece of rotten fruit at the queen during the speech. Not being quite close enough, the Eldritch Blast to connect, but still the attempt was made just out of reflex
How was I
hope.
supposed to know that Eldritch Blast has a range?
It's always hit. It's always...
Yeah.
But still, with Lady Dress Baronosa catching the tomato and quickly maybe punishing the individual who threw it, managed to calm the crowd before the queen finished her speech and the crowd dispersed. During that time, because of Whisper's little not fiasco, little
Display.
entrance display. That's better. Make sure I get his name right. Yeah. And Eric Franz approached the group, curious of the magic being thrown. Barian also thinks Whisper used an invisibility spell on his dragon, Aelwyd, even though Aelwyd was the one who casted the spell. Things are fine. After the brief meeting with Eric and the bad vibes you guys got from him, you guys managed to reconvene with the queen, who began to speak rather friendly with Whisper, which threw a lot of you off, no more than Ray, who doesn't hang out with royalty, but
No idea what's going on here.
and very unaware of the connections that the group she had joined had.
I never finished telling them who I met that night at camp.
Fine. After going, you all made your way to an inn called the Glowing Plate, where you guys shared a meal with the queen and discussed the affairs of things. Found that the Whisper, while is connected to a weave that everyone is for magic, Whisper seems to be connected to their own, completely separate from the rest of the world.
I am an enigma.
And with that, you guys, I believe, are left there. You're at the inn. You're eating your food. What are we doing?
So yeah, guys. Is the queen still here or has she left?
She is still here. This is her favorite place.
Oh yeah. So that's the queen. Not my mom. Kind of like my stepmom, but not really. We can get there. Yeah, I met the king. The other night when we were out there. So turns out. Yeah, that witch we saw made me, and I don't have parents.
That is where I'm more interested. The one you said who created you.
I want to know how we all missed seeing a king.
He actually mentioned it.
Oh, Val, you saw the king.
When did we see the king?
That's what I'm wondering. I feel like they would be very
I've seen the
flagrant, you know? Like,
Mhm.
Oh, they are.
Very.
My husband likes to play soldier, and it keeps him alert. I believe
Very flirtatious. Apparently, I get that from him somehow.
he has
She said
a way.
flirtatious, not a whore.
I believe they travel in incognito right now. Long blonde hair, rapier, really agile, bendy.
Great figure.
Val's gonna just kind of like.
So how do you feel about being my new mom?
What? That's the queen.
Okay, 2 moms.
In
I
the
can
most
have 2.
Channing
I don't
Tatum
know
way
what
I
you
could
are to
do
me.
Barry and
I
just-
currently have no parents.
Oh shit! Oh! Oh!
All right. So that is interesting and all that, but I'm more interested in this face you've shown us. That face. I recognize that from the Feywild.
Yes, the face of disappointment.
You mean
The
to
ones who
tell me
created
that I'm attempting to fuck your mom and become his dad? Or what am I doing? I'm sorry, I'm so confused. Like, completely ignoring everything that Sarah just said.
Not
I'm having
important.
nothing to do with this conversation and just like stuffing my face with food.
This is
Baron is
this
walking
nice
circles.
Food. This is food that you don't get normally. This is like it's also like almost like the
It's
other
not
side.
fish, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
And it's not thickwood.
Get out.
You Matt gagging.
Whisper, the one that you
Yeah.
just showed us, you said is the one that created you?
Apparently. I was there, but I don't really remember the whole process. I don't know if you remember being born. You seem like you remember a lot, so.
Well, I do remember is from the Feywild there were statues of that being. They were said to be a leader of sorts long ago.
I just remember them constantly being disappointed in everything I did.
Welcome to
I'll
being
look-
the child.
I'll look to the queen and be like, do you recognize this face at all?
She's gonna tilt her head. Where in the Feywild did you say you're from?
Where in the Feywild am I from?
It's been a
That's a
the
great
wild
question.
part. Less
so
the fake
you would
part, more the
you
wild
would
part.
begin to describe a place. It's complicated because Saren, you were in the wilds before the courts. The Fae is a weird soup of time.
Nice.
And you were there in the chaos. You start to describe things and like places, maybe landmarks, because you were part of a tribe that traveled. Like you weren't from a place. Like you were just everywhere. Just kind of a very nomadic lifestyle. And I'm trying to remember, and this is hard. Did you tell? When did you find out that you were like old?
I found out I was old when we were at the Port of New Beginnings. When you sent the message from, I believe the Lostwood, no, from the Tower of Unknown, because I inquired about Oswald and how long ago, or if he's alive, or something like that, and you let me know that.
Okay.
Somebody got a hold.
I needed to know if her informant was with you at the time, and they were. So now, well, I don't. And one more time, what was your question? Sorry.
What do you know of this being that he just
Yeah.
produced, the one that created him? Because from when I was young in the Feywild, it was more of a legend, but there's statues of this being. They were said to be a leader of sorts that kind of kept things organized before everything went more chaotic.
Well, I'm sure they would like to think they were a leader.
That's what the stories were told said they were. They kept things less chaotic, more together.
From what I know, the being, this, I don't know if thing is too harsh, but it's what I want to say. It's ancient. It's old. It came to be because what was supposed to be left. Something was supposed to be in charge. There was a god at one point. Back when the wilds and this plane collided. One of the first men who breached through and made it to the wilds. The story goes, she fell in love with him. Gave up her godly power to be with him. And in that chaos, this figure, your statued woman, she rose to pick up the pieces. This west wind, as she goes by now. Something happened long ago. From what I understand, our cursed creature, Krim, tried to once break free into the Feywild. Found a way to slip through. And during that, this west wind attempted to collect, harvest, whatever Krim was, to ascend to godhood herself. Well, she failed. It's also rumored that she might have been the reason Krim was able to enter the Feywild to begin with.
Interesting. All right.
But she failed and she was cast out, banished. And she didn't return until much, much later. Under this new name. She waited until she was forgotten and she came back. It's amazing that I've even been able to link her to the past at all. She's crafty and it's covering her tracks very well. But I'm obsessive and a bit of a genius.
You still have connections to the Feywild. Is there ways you guys go?
Absolutely. I travel there often, actually. When I'm not here, I'm there. I deal... Barian, actually, you would know that the Glistening Isles has good, actually very high relations with the Rose Court in the Feywild.
Oh. Oh.
The Court of Roses has been partnered with my family for a very long time.
I'm not sure I remember the Court of Roses.
From what I understand, you left the wilds at one point and began study with an Oswald at the Gemforge?
Correct. He found me soon after I came over.
Well, all records of him say he was a lovely individual. Brilliant.
He was.
chances are, with the way the wilds act and with my experience with them, you being as old as you are, the wilds you knew and the wilds I know are very different.
Another wrinkle in the fold. All right. I will think about this.
So I couldn't have been more help.
I think you are more help than you know. Thank you.
What is everybody else doing?
I've
Or
been talking to Val about becoming my new mom.
I'm calling over for seconds.
I'm calling over for seconds. I'm like, this is great. This is amazing.
So, look, I was trying to play matchmaker, maybe a little bit too hard, but you know. I'm sure the Queen's fine with it, probably.
I have actively avoided relations with a variety of other humans, some that you've even tried to thrust at me. And then the one that I show interest in is your dad, Mom?
Apparently, yeah. Apparently weirdly similar to me, too.
Don't make this worse.
Oh. I personally thought that would make it better. I'm
It
amazing,
would not.
but okay.
I have... Whisper, I had to explain to you what gold was. I'm not the only one, but I'm just throwing that out there. I've had to explain to you what gold is. I did the parental thing with you already, where I bit my tongue with that god-awful doll that you shouldn't have ever taken. But you
It's
wanted
been
it
missing
so
for a
bad.
couple days.
I'm going to pretend like I'm not excited.
Shoveling food in my mouth.
I'm gonna lean towards Barry and you know of this rose court.
How much would I know as a soldier, DM?
I also feel like having the Bunny Boy and as a comrade for a hot minute probably would
Listen.
help them both.
Bunny
Yeah.
Boy didn't tell us jack shit.
Yes, he mentioned rose court. I think maybe in passing, and we're like, I always just assumed it was something to do with the crown. So
Oh, yes and no.
exactly.
Basically, well, like above table, Thorn was the queen's right-hand man. And the king borrowed Thorn for a little mission. And that's when he met you guys.
So-
How much Baron you would know?
So there's a connection.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, awesome. Cool. I'm so good at those. That's 11 on the die, so 10.
Ooh. You would know, like,
I'm surrounded by idiots.
if you had to go to like
Yeah.
military like big military events like balls or like
Balls! Sorry.
crowning
Yeah.
ceremonies, you know, there would be a couple fancy fae folk, you know, in their own section.
Representatives and stuff, yeah.
Representatives. You wouldn't have had any direct contact with them. Maybe when you got your awards, a couple of them would have been on the stage, you know, and like you'd have shaken their hand, like, I don't know who you are, man, but hi, you know, like, you know, like one of those type of situations, like. But that's really it. You know that they've been helpful, and the arrangement has been good. Like you don't have any like us, those rose people. It's like they're just, you know.
But outside of that, I mean, I'm just yeah. I mean, they're from the Fae. We've got some pretty decent diplomatic ties with them. Other than that, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've fought alongside. Oh shit, Thorn.
Right.
Okay, I fought alongside one that I can remember then.
I almost wish he was still here so that I could ask him, because now I'm wondering.
If you would tell us.
I haven't even considered my past and my past connections to be anything of use. But
Yeah.
now, it's seeming I might be more in play than I thought. All right. Well, I suppose one matter at once. So,
We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
for now, we figure out how and when we get to the place we're going.
Yeah, where were we headed again?
I cannot remember the name of this fucking place for the life of me. It's the only thing in my notes I cannot fucking remember.
Grample.
Gurn? Grample.
Grample.
We're
yeah.
in Zern right now.
I blame Cody because he once said we were headed to Zern and we were stopping at Grample, and then it flipped, and now I'm all gone.
Now I'm all gone.
I'm not even gonna lie, the only way that I can remember it is if I call it the wrong name and think about the Pokemon Granbull.
So, one thing at a time, I suppose. I'll put it in the back of my thoughts. Val, I believe we are headed to Grample on your quest.
Hardly a quest, but, you know, we could call it that.
And what exactly are our goals once we get there? Is it information gathering? Are we assassinating an old target? Looking at Varian.
She's gonna just kind of... Admittedly, I
We
think
need me
our
to take
best-
care of someone.
our best shot, I do believe, would be getting information first, because... Admittedly, I think it might be of use for us, but I'd be remiss to say that I don't want to come home with someone's head.
I must say,
Yeah,
we've
alright,
kind of
that's
just
fair.
been taking it at face value for you as a companion. But what is it we're trying to do? Whose head are we trying to take? What is the information we're trying to gather?
Okay. So one more time, what exactly was the purpose of us going to, like, the purpose as the group going to Granbull? Because all Val has been thinking about...
It was specifically you mentioned it, and as a place that you would like to go to figure something out, and you never really gave us a reason. We were like, well, at the moment we don't have any leads. That seems like the
So-
best place to start.
Gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure if I had actually said, like, hey, but we were just like, fuck it, yeah, we're going. But, so now that we've, like, reached the halfway point, as Val tries to reassemble her brain from breaking over that, still coming to terms with it, she just kind of sits and she's like, Saren, you and I are quite similar in the fact that we're not realistically from this time, or at least so we thought. Therefore, I had just kind of assumed that anyone that I had ever known, anyone that I had ever loved, was completely gone. And yet the two people that I cared for most in the world are not only still alive, but one of them in particular is the reason we have to go to Granbull, because they have fractured the mind of the other one. And I always get them mixed up. Is Devol the evil one, or is Krim the evil one?
Grim.
Krim's the evil one? And I do believe that it has something to do with Krim. Because... And she gets, like, very... That almost, like, somber but, like, slightly annoyed look of, like, why? And it's really difficult to come to terms with, because these are not the people I knew. They're just... We all used to have honor, you know? And to watch somebody fall so hard... After being recruited for a forge, no less.
I can sympathize and connect with that. All right. Do we have a name that we can ask
don't-
out for a description?
I don't think you ever gave me a last name, Cody, but his name is Jacques. And I'm pulling up my notes right now, because I'm fairly certain he's an elf.
How the hell do you spell Jacques?
Sound it out. Dude.
French.
Jacques? You can't spell. You can't sound that out.
Yeah,
Jacques.
Jacques.
Yeah, speak French.
You could tell me that was Arabic, and I'd be like, all right.
Cody's got it spelled Jocque.
Yeah, French.
Q. Who uses Q's?
The French.
The French.
It's under the sauce. That's what this whole
It's under
argument
the
sounds like.
sauce. No. As she goes
Where's
to
the
describe him,
cheese?
got one of my comrades mixed up. My bad, but he's quite stocky. He's an Earth Genasi, which is like. Either way, we were both paladins of the Holy Forge. It made sense for us to both be there, and he's quite good at what he does, realistically.
All right.
Valorant, just a little more for you.
Yeah.
You were the best. You just were. However, Jacques was probably the only one who seriously challenged you. Every time, every day. He always did it with a smile on his face and a "I'll get you next time" attitude. So seeing him like this has been
So sweet, though.
not only confusing, but
There's like remembering the vision, the last vision that she had, where he like actively lunged at her. She's like, it's very weird to see someone that you once considered a comrade who always had the desire to do what was right, and instead have that hunger replaced in their eyes, not for achievement or glory, but for blood, for personal gain. Vying by the promises of a false god.
I'm gonna take this moment to, or Ray would take this moment to like excuse herself to the bathroom,
Who's shit
so
are you
that
gonna
she
steal?
can look around. And no, I mean I thought about it. I certainly did, but knowing now that this is a frequent of the Queen, there's definitely Thieves Guild. Gotta be somebody around here, some sort of informant. So I'm gonna be looking around for symbol, whether it's on a person or on the building or something like that. So I'm trying to get a hold of them, hoping. So, under the guise of finding the restroom, I'm gonna take a look around.
understood. Give me that perception roll. And while you're doing that, I will say also, Valorant.
Yes.
A couple more things just to remind you, because it's been a long time since this happened.
A hot minute. And I
Back-
should have taken better notes.
You're okay. Back
Yeah, you should have.
in
Piss off.
back when the undead attacked the Port of New Beginnings,
Mhm.
and after you guys had defeated that weird skeleton thing that was in front of Josiah's chamber, and you guys had gone to the finished that whole fight, gone back to the Lucky Tavern, and you slipped away and ended up running into Erna.
Mhm.
It was there that you kind of figured out that the whole undead, an ambush and attack was her. She was behind it.
But if I remember right, it wasn't of her own volition. She was put up to
No,
it.
she was put up to it. She said that Jacques was making her do it because they did something to him.
Also, in case I didn't say it, hydrate, you heathens.
I'm 3
The-
in. We can't go anymore.
The Black Hand got to him, and after that, he wasn't the same. Yeah. That's that. What was that perception roll?
18 plus 2, 20. I did good. It's
I
like
did-
this is what I do for a living or something.
It's what I do. It's what I do.
Let me make sure I get the right name right.
So
You guys are at the
I'll
glowing plate.
I'll look at Val, and I can't say I sympathize, but I can imagine the pain that must be. All right. Sounds like a good connection for all of us and what we're facing towards, and I would like to help you with that. So,
Well, I would hope so. We're halfway there.
Jacques,
Honestly, we're quite
Us.
bad at just being like, we should get more details before we leave, you know? Just
Oh, I'm so sorry.
trying
You
to
also,
trying to like shake the idea of like the vision from Jacques and weirdly trying to replace it with being Vesper's stepmom dad.
I will
Jacques,
also
Astaki.
say the name the professor was given to you by the Raven Queen.
Do I have any idea what the professor is yet?
The professor, she hinted at being the next target for the Black Hand.
Okay. Just relay that to Saren, being like, I don't know if they already work for the Black Hand, or if this is somebody that could potentially become corrupted as the way that Jacques would. Do we know any types of scholars that might know of professors in Granville? Because the professor seems very vague.
The professor.
Doesn't
look at-
Saren know somebody?
Saren knows a lot of people. He usually recruits them to work at the
I thought he
tavern,
went
but
to
I
like a
don't know if he's ever
lecture or
recruited
something
a
with
teacher.
the other professor or something.
That was definitely not who we're looking for. We don't talk about him.
I don't.
Is
I'm
his
not
name
one much
Bruno?
for education. I don't know.
Not Jess. Sorry, Ray. As you're on your way to the bathroom, you're kind of peeking around. You're looking, and as you're like looking, you're not really paying attention to what's around you. You kind of bump into a table. You knock a cup off the table, and you're like, "That shit!" You like reach down and you go pick it up really quick because it's not gonna be a cup on the ground. And as you grab it, you kind of look up. You see under the
Not
bar.
a monster.
No, you're not a monster. You see under the bar is a little carving that you know is like maybe someone who might have some information. You stand up, put the cup back on the table, and you look behind the bar behind the bar, and you see the bartender,
Mhm.
a dark elf.
Have we seen this person before? Sorry, just the picture itself looks familiar.
I feel like we have seen this person before.
You saw him when you guys first walked in. This is H.
Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah. Okay. So I'll speak to him under the guise of just like ordering another drink or something to the table. But while I do that, I always think of Thieves' Cant as being a series of physically written symbols and sign language.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so that's kind of how I played it in my head. And so I'll kind of just, as if I'm just kind of thinking, I'll do like a small symbol or something to let him know that
So
I'm asking for help or information.
as you put your hands on the table, you put all 5 hands on the table and you tap your fingers. You tap your fingers like in like a sequence, and as he's wiping his glass, he looks down.
All 5 hands.
Oh,
All
no.
5 hands.
All 5 hands.
All 5 of my hands.
Is that what I said?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it!
I couldn't let it slide. Sorry.
All 5
Tried.
Hands, feet, and tail.
All of
I
it.
hesitate.
All of it. I just
You know what I
lay
meant.
down on the table.
I couldn't help myself. Sorry.
Both your hands, all 10 fingies. Okay. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So what can I get?
I need a bit of help.
Well, you come to the right place. What kind of help are we looking for?
I am just looking for a bit of information. I was wondering if you could point me in the right direction of I don't know, the guild. I don't even know how to like. Jessica doesn't know how to properly ask this question of like how your world and guild is set up and stuff.
Understood.
Like,
Understood.
I wanna go to the guild so I can ask my questions.
Yeah. Well, for one, give me a persuasion.
I suppose. Persuasion. 17.
Well, I haven't really seen you around. What are you doing in town?
I'm looking for a lead. I'm following someone.
Well,
And, I know you all here are set up much better than where I come from, so I'm hoping to find some more solid information.
well, I think I need you to understand. Top shelf goes to regulars, so for now, maybe a little bit of well will work. So, what can I do for you?
God damn it!
This is good.
You're good at this. I don't know how to properly roleplay this. you're doing such a good job, and I'm like, oh,
Dude, no, straight up, that was good. That was like a video game line.
good.
That was so good.
Right? I'm like, wow, that was really impressive, and I don't know what to say.
Like, well, son of a bitch, have a good day, you know? Like,
All right.
Well, damn, I guess I thieve can't. My God.
No!
Ah.
Inspiration. I'll give it to you. I like that. That's my level of stupid. I like that a lot.
That's
good.
stuff. Yeah, but I'll try something along the lines of, well, you know, top shelf goes to the regulars and those able to pay in money or time. Or like just I don't have any fucking money, so I'm trying to insinuate that I can do a job for him or something. Like I think I have like 2 gold or something stupid like that.
What information are you trying to get?
Okay, so I know that my sister was here, right? And that she left for Grandpa. But I want to know, we're thieves. I know what we are. I want to know if she hooked up with the organization here, and if that's why she ended up going to Grandpa. Either because she botched a job and she's running and didn't want to bring that kind of heat back to the orphanage, or if because they sent her there on a job and it's not finished and now she needs help because this is taking longer than expected. So that's kind of what I'm assuming happened.
Give me an insight roll, really quick.
Okay. Insight. Huh. My insight is fantastic. But my roll is not. So I guess we'll even it out at a 12.
Damn it. Okay, well, you know, like.
Damn it! I know. My insight is a +6. So I'm like, there's no way I can fuck this up. Yes, there is. There certainly is.
Just so frazzled by the deep conversation before.
Yeah.
Right? Like, god damn.
Like, ooh, I don't know these people.
Right? It's like, look, I just like met the queen, and now you're like speaking fluently in thieves' camp. This is whoa.
This is crazy.
What a day.
What a day. One second. He has to make an insight. Isn't that 20?
Insight into me?
Yeah. So.
Well, what am I hiding? What am I hiding? I didn't. All right. You know everything about me now.
No.
I don't know.
He just looks at your the size of your coin purse.
Fuck.
Fuck.
They tell me my load is huge. Sorry.
Top shelf is awfully expensive, especially for people who just roll into town. For it's strong stuff. For your safety, it's better if we stick to local. But I am, in my opinion, the best bartender in town. So, again, perhaps I can help you.
I appreciate you looking out for my welfare, and I'll return when I've got a bit of more of a head for these things. I'm not as smooth at this as you are. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
He'll kind of smile and just. Well, you do have a charm about you, I will say that. So try not to draw too much attention. This is a town full of vice and want, and purple tieflings are very rare. I don't think I've ever seen one, so.
Never?
Keep that in. Oh no, look at you, you're stunning.
Darling. Time and place for these things. Find me later. Just kidding.
Find me later.
That could have been such good thieves' camp, but we're like, nah, fluid.
That. But, alright. I'll accept that I'm not gonna be able to get anything here, and I'll just go back to the table.
Understood.
A bit dejected. Sit down. Eat some more lunch? What time is it now?
It's like a brunch situation, you know? It's late
I
out.
mean, who's gonna pass up on brunch?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Mimosas. No,
Freaking
so
love brunch.
I love brunch. So, the group, what are the plans for the day? What are we doing?
So, we head out soon, I'm imagining. We should probably figure out the best way forward towards Grample. I look to the Queen. What would be the best way to make our way there?
She'll look over at Whisper and... well, I guess with my, I guess we could celebrate this newly found connection that we have now, and it's not very often that I make friends. So how about you all meet me here at sunset, and a little bit of whimsy and flair, and I get you all there tonight.
Grandpa?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't need. I could always travel tomorrow. I can just get a long rest afterwards. I have enough juice to get myself to the Feywild, or possibly 5 individuals, a couple 100 miles that way.
Cody,
You can
Does-
move 5 people at once.
Yes, it would be pretty much all I could do for the day. I haven't really done anything, but
So there's this cart.
Cody, do I remember the name of the tribe, or did my tribe have a name?
your tribe didn't even have a name. You guys,
Gotcha.
I think there could have been a name at one point,
There was
but then you guys fought over it, and then it changed, and you fought over it again. So there were names, but you, being the logical person that you are, were like, I'm done remembering them. Like it's,
Yeah,
I'm not.
got
I'm
you.
not.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. so this is cart. Correct. I believe that cart is already scheduled to be returning to the Port of New Beginnings.
Visit. All right, fine.
I could.
Don't worry about the cart. Wait. You sure?
He did send someone to pick it up.
Realistically, if there's anyone here that actually knows what's going on, it's probably Saren.
Yeah, all right.
Really?
Don't worry about the cart.
It was scheduled to return to the Port of New Beginnings, but a helping hand in reaching Grandpa would be much appreciated.
I mean,
Sunset, you said.
yeah, I I was planning on leaving after this, but I could hang. I do love it here, so I could hang out for one more evening, watch the sunset.
Is there
Well,
anywhere fun to go besides the
or a place
inn
to stock
and
up on
tavern?
provisions as we are running low.
Right. What? Yeah, he could be practical. Fun?
Yo,
Your
weapon
idea
or
of
armor
fun
shop.
tonight is.
What?
Well, I'm asking
What-
what
what-
your definition of fun tonight is.
There seemed like there was some insinuation there.
Because I've seen various things that you consider fun, and none of them are particularly the same on a nightly basis. I don't know what type of fun to expect with you. I don't know.
I
Changeling,
had...
mildly racist joke aside, I don't know which whisper we're getting on a nightly basis.
Honestly, good
I
one.
mean, that's kind of fair, honestly.
Look, honestly, it's fair. You know, sometimes we change emotionally just as frequently as we do physically. Anyway, fun?
All right, shopping, bathhouse, because I smell like the journey that we just took.
Absolutely.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that was the best. Let's do that again.
Oh, absolutely.
She will point out there are 2 bathhouses in Zern. She also mentions like popular places. There's the Baranosa Combat School for Girls, which Zern and Varian you might have a hard time getting in. But Whisper,
I will not.
I've got long hair.
I got long hair. There's
You also sound like this. I'll pull in an Oska, I just won't talk.
there is the casino that is also a brothel, which is called Dirty Roots. There is the casino that is also a themed based, like family friendly type of environment called Planar Rift. And then there's the treasure trove, which is just mostly just for gambling. There are shops she talks about. There is a staff and wand shop called the Arcana Cabana, which
Arcana Cabana.
Arcana Cabana. There is a if you want specifically magic items and magic things, the Black Market is the shop's name, like the actual Black Market. And she also brings up, if you want to just have a real taste of the city, there is a traveling tea stand called Traveling Teas and Remedies, which is a traveling apothecary. Sorry, that's the tea shop.
Same thing.
All right, so
Well,
we go shop for a bit, gather supplies for our journey forward, and make sure we're stocked. And then, after we are fully stocked, we kill some time with some fun. And then we move forward into the day. Sound like a plan, everyone?
Fine.
Sounds good to me.
Fantastic.
The queen's
Oh.
Just hit
gonna
up.
stand up and well, I hope you all have a lovely evening. I will be here tonight. I'm gonna take care of the bill. Don't you all worry about it. I'm gonna go enjoy my time in the city.
Saren will jump. He will stand up, give a bow. We appreciate your patronage.
Good company. Good company. She'll go.
And look at the rest of the
We're just
group.
gonna
Right.
hit the
Is
bar
there-
one more time. I remembered a question.
Hold
Well,
on, I got
also
this.
with a bit of
Sa- Sarah
new
look-
information as well, I have a little bit of a plan.
Saren will look at the rest of the group and go, and we shall be off. Where's Ray?
Who?
Huh, I've already got.
Who?
I don't know how far away the bar is, but that's
It's
where
close.
you'd see her.
But what's up?
Yeah.
Well, again.
Yes, obviously we both know I'm not quite ready for top shelf right now, but I am heading to Grample. I'll be there tonight, weirdly enough, and I'm hoping to ingratiate myself to the locals there. And if you happen to have anything that needs heading that way, I would help us both out.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Aha! Ooh. It's possible. It's reasonable. It could be the 15.
He'll look at you, look you up and down. Kind of let out a side smile. When are you leaving?
Tonight. That's what she said, right?
Yeah.
To
Sunday.
DM? Yeah, right. I'll be arriving there tonight. Well, leaving tonight and arriving tonight, I think. Yeah.
Got it.
Got it.
All right. Before you leave, swing by.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And he will get back to his duty.
Give a tip.
Do you leave a tip?
I have to check my inventory to see if I have any money at all. Oh, I do have a little.
You
I was actually-
steal everybody's shit. How do you not have money?
Well, it's still what I need to survive. I don't usually carry jangly coins on me. That's just inviting petty
Fine.
theft.
That's just inviting petty theft.
But yeah, I'll leave him a tip, I guess.
You speak in
I
one
didn't even
language.
buy anything. Ah, well, I guess that's whatever. I'll leave him a tip. How much is reasonable? 5 gold? That's it.
If you want, what do you want to do?
Oh, leave him 3 gold. That's what I'm doing. I've never been anywhere fancy before. The hell do I know?
In my head, a thieves guild, like when you're talking to a thief, the gold that you get would just lower the amount of to the DC of what he gives you.
That makes sense too. That makes sense too. You got a big brain, this shit. Alright, I'll
Big
leave
brain.
5 gold then.
Got it.
5
Okay.
gold.
5 gold.
Done and done.
Got it.
Anyways, I'll see you later. Thank you for taking such good care of me and my friends while we were here.
As she returns, do we have any need for a wand and staff? Anybody would like anything like that?
No. Val's gonna like
Why?
do that like the arms crossed thing, look at Saren, and then just kind of like slowly gesture towards everybody else, and is like, I think they're safest with you, because I don't think anybody else here is going to use them, let alone remember they're actually in their inventory.
If the one was useful enough, I would use it, but
What's
I'm
it even
more-
do?
for books and memorizing the contents of them. So I say we make it to. What did she say? She said the
What
Arcana
does the
Cabana.
wand do?
it was a staff in one shop. It was the traveling apothecary, and did she mention the black market?
Yes.
I wouldn't
Ah.
mind
In the-
taking a trip to the apothecary.
I mean, black market sounds fun to me. A bit on the nose, but hopefully
So-
it'll be just as fun.
Then we hit up the black market and we ask about the traveling apothecary because I can't imagine we know where that would be. So
By the way, I, Jess, IRL, still often think when people refer to the black market as just a series of like tent stalls set up in the middle of nowhere.
I just think of a VR
It's just-
world. I think of cyberpunk like
Nope. It's the dark web.
I know that logically, but like, I think my idea is more fun. Just having little.
Think my idea's more
stalls,
fun.
Right?
it's just
Like,
it's just the
get your
guy behind the
grenades,
it's just the guy behind the bar
grenades
just
over
going.
here.
"We
I
need-"
mean, there is a
Right?
warehouse
Yeah.
somewhere like that, but it's not. They don't have a
Probably.
storefront.
All right, to the black
They
market.
should. It'd be a
Yeah,
lot
it's
more
on the
fun
dark web.
marketing.
The queen did not mention where that was.
They don't want to get caught.
Perhaps we ask a bartender, a Sensimus, or somebody who would know where things are.
It is traveling, so you could just
The black
go
market.
outside. Oh, sorry. The black market. My fault. My apologies.
Idiot.
Got it wrong. I got it wrong.
Okay, we will ask around for the black market and move forward towards that.
Got it. Doo-doo-doo. You guys make way to the black market. And there.
Whisper, I swear we will hit a casino or something afterwards. We must get provisions.
like, I don't know, do something fun. You know, you're a slave your whole life, and now we're just shopping every time.
You guys,
You have money to spend.
as you're looking around, you guys come across a shop. It is a fairly normal looking shop for a shop called the Black Market. Like everything, it's like a standard, like nicely like brick-ish building. It's on a corner. There's a little sign, and you walk in, and you see a black dragonborn. Oi, good to see ya. Welcome in.
Sorry, I was
Haven't
muted.
seen-
Smash.
Haven't seen you folk in here at all. Please, peruse, look around. Need anything? I'm here to help.
Voices from the void. Thank you for the raid, guys.
And what
Oh my god, I'm a fool. Forgot I
what
have
are
one.
your what do you offer to traveling adventurers?
So as you walk in, you see there's like a main area where there's a bunch of stuff in like display cases. You guys see a belt in one case. You guys see a small container which looks like it has dust in it. There is a key. You guys see also in a case, just a standard like metal old-timey key. There's a pen, and the pen looks like the tip like a quill, but where the quill it's made of emerald, it looks like. And there is a like a I think it's a 1 foot pole. Let me make sure I get that right before I give the wrong dimensions. Yeah, and then like a 1 foot pole. And then off to the side, there's a chair. And the chair is meant for people who can either lay down or recline. It's a fairly large chair that can be used to even extending it bigger for larger customers. And there's a large device next to it with a needle. And it is a small tattoo parlor. Well, for adventurers, I specifically, I guess I offer a little bit of work, a little bit of line of work. Could help you out in a bind.
Val's gonna kind of look over at the tattoo shop, and it's like, it seems kind of like a weird thing considering the procurement of items that you have. I'm not against it. I've honestly thought about it. I think that it would look quite nice when you can.
Wait, are we gonna
see
get
it.
matching tattoos?
Personally, I love the art more than anything, but I had to start selling other things to try and stay in business.
Get like a fancy leaf. We all get a leaf.
My tattoos are expensive, but I am one of the only people around who can imbue it with magic.
Does that work on changelings?
Oh, it'll stay. It'll follow any form you got. Even if you were to
How expensive we're
transform,
talking?
even if you were to transform into like a great beast, it'll stay.
How expensive are we talking?
Depends
Don't
on
worry,
which.
Varian, I've got you.
Depends on which type of tattoo that you want to get, because he offers 2 different kinds. Now, let me just double
A
check.
regular, non-magical tattoo. How much is that?
He's got a flash sale for 5 silver a piece. You can get
What
a
does
really
the-
cute.
6 gold for a mundane piece of ink.
Okay, there's that. I need to make sure I get pricings right. I don't want to just.
It's not mundane, it's art. Right?
That's what he said. It's art.
Yeah,
Oh.
mundane about it.
All right, listen.
Listening? What's your argument?
I love it.
Nothing, because you got none.
Charlie immediately clocked all of us and was like, "Oh, so you show tattoo things to humans that like tattoos? Of course they want the tattoo."
Of course they want the tattoos.
A little hard not to get the tattoo.
And look, we
Um,
could all get matching tattoos. Really bond as a group.
Oh, no thanks. I'm out.
Look,
No,
you've
I'm
got to.
out.
You're part of the group now. I think. What was your name
I
again?
don't know. Yeah.
Uh,
And then teasingly over at Saren, you though, darling, now that we're married, I
Oh
suppose.
right, I
we need that
forgot. we definitely need to celebrate that. Did you guys know that they got married? Persuasion or deception?
Truly
We roll deception.
tattoo.
unsanitary.
Last time I
Oh.
heard about this happening, I swear to God, it was a cop and a thief. This feels rightly on par for that.
Just in case, I don't know if we're doing this, but deception
Disgrace.
22.
I'll help you. Oh, nice.
Ah. A tattoo seems unsanitary at best, but with magical properties, I can see the use of it.
It's
Oh, you're helping. Okay,
it is an expensive
doesn't get better.
process, and I offer two. One, it will not only give you resistance to, well, depending on the tattoo you get, whatever damage type you want, and then once a day you could completely negate it if you wanted to. Hit by a fireball, once a day doesn't matter. Or there is the cheaper option. It's not cheap. The first one, the absorbing tattoo would run you about 1,000
Each?
each.
The other one?
The Life Well tattoo, it can be really, really helpful to find. One, you get resistance from necrotic, specifically all the dark and gross stuff of the world, because it helps tether you here. It if you were to die, reduced to 0, you would come back on 1, and you couldn't use that until the next day. That is only 700 gold.
And what does this belt do?
The belt. Let me make sure.
Yeah. For sure, about to ask about every single item that you listed in the shop.
Fair enough.
And cue the montage.
The belt makes you strong. Makes you real strong. You guys got a good eye for one of my best stuff. That would run you about 500 gold. It when you're wearing it above table while you're wearing it, it is a belt of hill giant strength. Your strength becomes 21 while wearing it.
Oh.
Hi.
What is your current strength?
18.
Oh.
Let me swing at things. Let me hit things. Let me hurt things.
Let me hit it.
Bad.
He'll gesture over to the pen. It redirects. Basically, with this pen, it writes on anything, on everything. You don't need ink. You don't need anything. Basically, you can cast illusionary script with the pen at will. Basically, you can write a message. It's an illusion. It lasts for a certain amount of time. You don't need. Basically, really good for writing ransoms, or notes that you want to last for a little bit. The dust he shows you is the dust of corrosion. It can be used to corrode a small section of inorganic material. Let me make sure I had that correct.
I'm sure for very legitimate purposes.
Yes. Action to throw dust in the air, fill a 10-foot cube, extends in front of you. Service.
Everything above board.
Non-magical. Yeah. Basically, it's a rust spell. Mysterious. The key that he has.
Oh yeah, the key. I love keys.
Enough keys. You're gonna love this, Ben, because the key, I believe, has a 5% chance to unlock any lock it's put into.
Just try it a bunch of times. You'll get it
Just-
eventually.
just a-
I want this. How much is that?
This is
I'll be unstoppable. A little bit slow, but unstoppable.
this thing's only 50 gold.
Oh, hell yeah! Look at that!
Give me the key.
Yeah.
Grabbies. Let's go.
Gimme. If you sit there long enough, eventually you get it 5%.
So-
you just gotta try it 20 times. Then
So,
you'll almost
once,
guaranteed.
once the key works, it disappears, just so you know. It's a
Okay.
one-time use.
That's okay though. I still want
Oh wait,
it.
you get to try it once, and it has that percentage of
No,
failing?
once it works. Once it works.
Well, it's a get out of jail free card once.
And then, the pole is
Don't get
a pole of collapsing. It's a 1-foot pole, then you hit a button, it turns into a 10-foot pole.
That feels like a whisper thing.
That one is
They
also
click the button
50
and all you
gold.
hear is Pink Pony Club.
How tall is this room? 9 feet? Tink.
Not anymore.
And that's all the stuff he has. And while you guys go over your gold and figure out what you're gonna buy, we're gonna take a quick break.
Can we
Hiya!
combine that with an immovable rod? Just
Sarah
Don't
will lean towards Barry, and this place seems to be a bit on the nose with its name.
I think you might be right.
Ah,
Okay, well, not on a nose, but on morph time. We will be back in 10-ish minutes, probably 10, 20, give or take.
One more
Yeah,
about- I'm on it.
sounds good.
We love you, bye! Transition. Hi.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Even put the music. That was nice. Well, welcome back, everybody. Little break. Morph pissed. It was a great time. He wouldn't poop.
I got noodles.
Stress me out.
Yo, I want noodles. I might
I
make
want
ramen
noodles.
after this. Dude, I
made homemade Alfredo sauce.
I had pizza.
I had a personal pizza, a thing of soup, a bag of popcorn, and now I'm like, fuck, ramen.
Ramen.
I had nuts.
Pause. No.
Pizzazz?
I'm letting out my inner Barian tonight. I've got noodles and I got liquor. That's what we're rocking.
Let's go. Somebody's gonna level up 5 in.
Deciding what we're buying. Hey guys, what are we doing for the shop? Anything tickle anybody's fancy?
looking at the belt. I was gonna kind of hold it up and be like, I don't know if it really works with the armor, but like.
Do it.
Look,
You know
I'm
you
sure
want
we
to,
can
just do
haggle
it.
with him.
Well, I mean, realistically, we
He
could always-
seems respectable.
We could. She's gonna kind of look at him and be like, would you potentially be down for a trade?
What do you got? What do you got in mind?
She's
Not
literally gonna
against it.
pull the blood spear off of her back and is like, it's a really nifty spear. I'm just preferring a slightly bulkier weapon. And then she's gonna kind of like gesture to the great sword on her hip.
For sure. One second, I'm looking it up again.
I don't think it actually had a monetary value.
He looks at it and goes, no.
No.
He'll look at it and it's nice. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but I would say for the belt, give me a persuasion roll.
And I offered to help by putting a hand on his shoulder and smiling.
At disadvantage. What? No.
Whisper is never at disadvantage.
It's a 29. I'm a warrior. I know my weapons. It's a good weapon.
Spear. You rolled a 29.
I rolled a 19 on the die. I have a plus 10 to my persuasion.
At 50 gold. Spear 50 gold, I'll give you the belt. I could swing that. I want you to be a returning customer, but that's as low as I can go.
I'll tell you what, since you've been so charitable, I'll give you 60 with it as well. An additional 10.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll reach out a hand.
The spear goes in one hand and the 60 in the other.
Understood. You can add Belt of Hill Giant Strength to your inventory. He was gonna ask you for another 100 on top of it. That was a good roll.
I've seen the 19, I was like, fuck yeah, let's go.
That's a good day! Anybody else looking to buy stuff?
I think,
You want that
bidding
key?
on that key.
On that key?
Yes, I want the key.
50 gold for the key.
All right. Can I haggle with them?
How would you like to haggle?
I don't know. IRL me has 0 riz. I don't know how to do this. Let me think.
No.
I'm just gonna pay the 50. I don't know how to haggle.
This is why she steals.
This is
All right.
why it's too stressful.
All right, 50 gold. You can add mystery key to your inventory.
Mystery key.
Mystery.
We saw.
Hilarious. All right. Anybody else get anything?
On our walk over here and as we leave the shop, do we see the traveling apothecary?
Because actually, as you guys are walking outside, you hear the ching ding 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 little bell of a cart. As around the corner, a satyr. No, sorry, a centaur.
Centaur.
Centaur walks around a corner. Attached to his back.
Hello?
I
Little
walk
cart.
up. I walk straight up. Aren't you the most fabulous person here?
Why, thank you. What can I get for you today, little one? As he closes his book.
I'm not sure. I'm new in town, and I was
Oh,
wondering
well,
what you have.
welcome. Maybe something. Are you looking for an experience?
Oh, experience.
How about this is your first time in the city?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like a? Well, for start here, here's the menu. He gives you a little menu. It's on a little card, and you can order moon tea, nature's wake, mountain fire, morning sun, Kjart, or leaf walker's sensation. There's also
What's carrot?
it's a krat. It's a dwarven tea. It's made from the krat fungus, which grows deep underground, and physically resembles like a black truffle. The tea possesses a bitter, spicy, and pungent aroma, and it is a potent stimulant. With its precise effects varying depending on the method of preparation. But yeah, it's most commonly I finally mince it. It's dried and pressed into bricks for easier storage and transportation. The tea instills an alertness, a creativity with a slight sense of euphoria, making it a prized commodity among wizards, philosophers, and curious among the lands. Would you like to try some?
Oh, I would love to.
He whips up a tea
Mhm.
and serves it to you, and you have a delicious cup of tea in front of you.
Mhm.
And if you drink it, you now have advantage on intelligence and wisdom saves for the next 24 hours.
Whisper's gonna be smart for a day.
Smart for a
Let's
day.
go.
You're alert. You're clear. You've had Adderall. You've had
For the first time in Whisper's life, Whisper can focus.
Oh.
And what are the leaf step? What was that?
Leaf walker sensation. Oh, hello. Plumba, nice to meet you. As they reach out their hand. I haven't introduced myself at all. Leaf walker sensation. It's crushed and dried leaves and sprigs from the dryad's very own branches. The taste isn't different from other green teas, but its magical warmth floods inside your throat and belly. As the ingredients, they're a gift from the dryads themselves. The tea nourishes and soothes inner core, mind, and body and soul.
Sounds delectable. And how much for that?
Well, for first timers, I do like to give these out for free. So the first one's on the house. I always remember a face, so don't think it'll happen twice. As he kind of chuckles to himself as he pours his tea. If you want, you can make a general insight check if you want.
How much for one of the bricks?
One of the bricks I could absolutely sell to you. I believe like a 5 gold.
Yes.
Yes.
I need a brick of this. I can think.
I can think.
Pleasant change.
If you wish for a brick of its KHART, but the A has the symbol over it. I don't know exactly what that symbol is called, but insight check.
I don't
Me?
want to talk about it.
Oh, it was low.
Very 7.
With a 7 with the insight check, you kind of get the vibe that this is someone who just genuinely loves their job. Just so
I
much.
will accept the cup she offered and drink it.
You
I'll
gain
whisper in his ear as he does so. Careful, that might be poison.
as you drink it, you gain advantage on athletics and acrobatics next 24 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I buy a brick of this.
5 gold.
Yeah.
You can use that. You can even know you can make 3 batches of tea.
I am going to use this whenever I need to try to do an Arcana check. Whenever I try to talk to my god, that's what we're doing.
It will take an
I
hour to brew
love
tea.
it.
It takes an hour
That's
to brew
fine.
tea, but
That's fine.
They'll look at the rest. You care for anything else? I also have potions. I do sell those, but I mostly do this for the tea. So
What potions do you offer?
I have a very basic healing potion that I'm able to whip up, and I have this one. It just more gives you more of a pep in your step. Yeah, it's a potion of advantage. So they have a healing potion and a potion of advantage, but that's really, they have a couple of each, I will say, but it's mostly like bag 13.
How much are each of the potions?
The potion of healing. Make sure. I'm so sorry. I should have. I don't know why I don't pull these up as I talk about them. Like I have it right here.
Wow,
What kind of thing
freaking
over
noob.
the A?
Hyphen?
Was that?
It's literally here. I'll.
Because
The little triangle?
Yeah.
The little triangle thing?
It's.
Now, I thought at first you were talking about the squiggle,
Oh my
which is called a
goodness, what have I
tilde. But my
Yes.
my little thingy, I
put
don't
it
know
in the
where
chat.
to find that.
I don't know. The healing potion. They're both 50 gold. Both potions are 50 gold.
And the potion of advantage, do I know what that does? Exactly?
Yeah, you would know. The potion of advantage, it gives you drink this potion and you get advantage on one ability check, attack, or saving throw of your choice next hour. Basically, it literally is a potion of like
Giving
inspiration.
advantage. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Alright, I will take a potion of healing.
Absolutely. 50 gold. It is I want to say, common. The 2d4 plus 2.
So white, green, white.
Whatever the 2d4 is.
Sure.
It's
Yep.
not telling. Yeah. Okay. Basic.
Except that is a little bit of that extra. Alright.
Valbarian and Ray. You guys want tea at all?
Yeah, random one that hasn't been tried yet.
Ooh.
Is there a purple one?
This
Is there a purple one?
What?
You know what?
there might not
Actually,
be purple tea, but there's a purple tall glass of water on the seat next to you.
kind of.
Varian, she is much like you.
Moon tea is what they'll brew for you. As they're
I'm gonna
brewing
need
it.
you to elaborate that one, Saren.
It's brewed by witches, midwives, and queens and bachelors. This tea is from an uncommonly leafy plant of gray-green leaves, bitter smelling but sweet to the tongue. Having 2 cups of it, having 2 cups of this, in more than in an hour. Sorry, before coitus will prevent pregnancy. Some
Oh. I'll lean over to Saren and I'll give him a wink.
Some claim it
I don't have that
heightens sensations, and others that it ages the body.
My body doesn't age.
Basically, you have a +1 to charisma and con saves for the next 24 hours.
Delightful. Oh, that sounds lovely.
Leading to Varian, as you make concoctions of inebriation, she makes concoctions of enlightenment. So, same vein.
So you're talking about Ray for a minute. All right, now that's fair.
I'm good with the potions, and I appreciate you. Your teas are lovely.
Thank you.
I would love a tea. What kind of herbal teas do you have? Very kind of herbal. I tend to be more of like a peppermint or chamomile girly, but just as a blanket statement wouldn't be bad.
Then perhaps morning sun or mountain fire. Which one would you like?
Let's try morning sun.
It's phenomenal. It's made traditionally from a mix of orange peels and lotus petals, typically by the monks of the Zanju River. Its bittersweet infusion helps the morning grogginess and gives a productive early start. It also helps resist sleep. And as you take your sip, I will say you're resistant to charms and magical sleep, and you can't be surprised for 24 hours.
So the cool thing that I get from this tea is I can't be surprised because
essentially.
elf.
Because elf.
Because elf.
Seems like a normal thing.
You're just gonna take
And
it just like
looking at Varian, they won't even ask you what tea you want, Varian. They'll just hand you a cup.
I'll also lead to
Oh,
him.
did you give
and
him
whisper,
gully swill
Careful,
water?
it might be poisoned. Because I feel like Barian is the paranoid type.
Barry's gonna look at you, kind of like stand up a little taller, mildly offended, and then just shoot the whole thing.
It's nature's wake. I thought you'd appreciate it.
Easily
Wake is
offended.
in like a funeral? Like a death? Congratulations, dumbass, you're going to die.
It's made from old ritual flowers
it was
used by
poison.
I
druids.
wish.
It's made from bright petals that are luminous white. But when dropped in the boiling water, the liquid turns green. You have advantage. Oh, sorry. Yeah, plants, animals, and beasts are friendly to you. And you have advantage on animal handling checks for the next 24 hours.
Dope.
I think she seems pretty good.
This man's about to turn into Kronk and just be like squeakity squeaker on squeakiness.
Squeakity squeaker. Squeak.
Oh, you are lovely. What did you say your name was again?
Plumba. It's nice to meet you.
Pumbaa, like from the Lion King?
That's Pumbaa. This is Plumba.
Loomba. I love him so much.
Their full name, Plumba Glimmertrot.
All right. Well,
It's the perfect name for them.
appreciate your acquaintance.
I
I
don't have
appreciate your
words.
business. If nobody would like to pick up any more tea, then I say, Whisper, you are up for our next destination.
Where would you like to go, Whisper?
Whisper.
Well, we've been doing okay. Besides this trip, sorry, I am thinking so many things. Normally when I think, it's like everywhere, but right now I can just. So, wasn't there a magic shop for magical items that wasn't that, or was that the place we went?
The Arcana Cabana was for staff and wands. The queen
Uh,
said.
no swords.
Correct.
Well, I don't know.
Well, what are you guys trying to see? What are you trying to do?
Like, I'm either trying to have some fun, or get a really big sword.
Are you saying this in front of Pumbaa?
Yeah.
I will say, if you're looking for weapons, Zone isn't the place to do it. It's not really weapon shops, not really need from. For the most part, we're in the middle of everything. We're completely isolated. The capital is right over there, Grample. Your best bet for weapons. I don't think there's been a weapon shop here in a couple. I think the last one actually closed down a couple months ago. But they never really did know much business out here, so most of it was for souvenirs or things you take.
Look at Ray.
Well, we were looking to go to the bathhouse, so look, I am trusting you absolutely when it comes to any sort of like an herbal bath or something. Which would you recommend? I did hear there were two.
There is just a bathhouse.
Oh, it's just one.
There is you want the better one?
Yes.
The better one is I do hate to say it because it's not the company I keep, but the better bathhouse is at one of the casino's dirty rooms. It's more of an adult-themed establishment, so they went really big for their bathhouse. If you're wanting more of a family-friendly vibe, I believe it's the Zern Public Bath is.
Unfortunately, darling, being a changeling, I am not really built family-friendly. Let's go to the casino!
As like you walk past with your like, woo! And just, can't you be built for anything? Like,
shut up!
Well, you were lovely.
Casino!
I appreciate your patronage as well. So,
let's spend Barian's money!
Whoa. Hold on a minute.
oh my god, I didn't know that you became the sugar daddy. Although
we'll
you've
make
been
our
more
way
of salt
toward.
than sugar for my taste, but
I'm assuming the Dirty Roots Casino is easy to find.
It's very easy to find. No. Very easy.
Signs and neon everywhere.
1 second, me.
I'll lean down to Ray. Is there anywhere you would like to stop first? Or anything you'd like to see in Zern?
Asking wife.
Right, thinking of me, dear husband. How sweet of you.
You're as exhausting as your sister.
Speaking of, since I know you have a bit of a vested interest, I am laying down the groundwork to get more information about where she could be when we get to Grail. That being said, I'd like to that place we stopped for brunch this morning. I'd like to stop back there again before we leave.
Well, we do plan on meeting the queen there, so do you need to go sooner
Delight.
or? Huh?
No, I think that will be fine.
Then
Until then though, bathhouse sounds quite lovely. Don't you go making any naughty moves though.
in a place called The dirty roots, I hope I can avoid.
Well, as you guys get to Dirty Roots, Val, please take a deep breath and calm down for what I'm about to show you. As you see a Minotaur outside.
Shit.
Listen, it's the way he's sitting. Let's be real.
Husband,
Got a real
how do you feel
sittable
about an
laugh.
open relationship?
Look, we can all
Have
share
at it.
him. Look, he's enough man for all of us.
You know what? Half is fine.
Half is fine.
Thank you, Oro.
No, it's
All right.
It's because Oro put the thing mean like, oh, it's not the only thing he could pull for Plumba, and I'm like, me. He could pull me. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I saw that as I was posting him. I was like, just you wait. This is gonna get worse for everybody.
This was the wrong game for Jasher and I to be in at the same time.
Especially playing this.
As you guys approach, make sure I get his name right before I call him something stupid. I looked at.
I mean, you can call him whatever you want.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say.
Ulfric.
All
that's
it's gonna
his name.
be is daddy.
As
I forgot. What are we looking at this man for again? I got distracted by how pretty he was.
Yeah.
I think he just happens to be sitting outside the bathhouse, and we all
just
got
sitting. Oh, it's a
sidetracked.
casino. It's a
casino,
very,
okay.
very sexy casino and brothel and bathhouse. Is
basically,
he
I'm
on
gonna,
the menu?
I'm gonna walk up to him and just sit, like, kind of touching his arm. So I take it you have a muscle.
You'd be right. As he stands up, as he is
Watch
at
this
the
man
door.
be gay as hell.
Watch me be a twink.
He'll look at the group. We're looking to stay, looking to party.
About.
Always looking to party.
Always
Todd.
looking to party. We're trying to get this one out of the ship. Pointing at Val.
He'll point to the back right corner. That's that way. Point to the bar in the middle, and then kind of point to the left where there are like side rooms, and look at you two. Fun that way. Welcome. And he'll lift the kind of like the little gate belt thing he has. He gestures you all in.
And you have to stay out here all night?
He'll
I know you look like you could.
he'll
use
lean
a-
down and he'll grab you by the bottom of your face, and he'll
Oh,
go,
shit.
Oh,
"Not all night."
Hell of a doorman. I'll grab Whisper as I walk past. Move along.
Nope.
Move on.
No.
All right.
Whisper has become one of the bricks in the wall.
What games are being played in this casino, Cody?
Go to the bathhouse. Look, we need to get clean first. Clean first, then fun, then clean again.
All games of seduction. That's all it is.
Okay, the seduction.
Uh,
All right. Okay, so do you guys take like a group bath first?
group bath first.
Group bath.
Group bath.
The bath.
Yay!
What kind of
Hey,
bath is this? Is this a separated thing? Is it like it's a group all together?
So there is one. The path to the left, you kind of there's a one big main area that has the bar in the middle, and to the left you walk in, and then there is a corridor. There are large changing rooms to the left and right. One's for male, one is for female.
Yes.
And then straight up, and then straight through there is this one big open pool of water with a beautiful ornate fountain of beautifully sculpted men and women, pouring big vases of just water out as they kind of jugs of just water into this big center area. There are 2 people in the center area, and then off to the sides there are side rooms that you can rent out. They are like 2 gold.
What's the like time limit on those rooms? Is this like you rent by the hour?
It's like 2 gold an hour.
Oh, okay. Of course. Rent by the
By
hour.
the
Got
minute. They don't expect this to take long. Just kidding.
How dare you?
How dare you?
What's the vibe in the bath?
In the vibe, there are
It's a giant orgy.
It's not. It's a giant orgy.
I'm gonna need you to breathe.
I need 2 d6 rolls.
I got 1.
Separate ones or?
I got the other
Okay.
one.
I got 6.
Okay.
A
All
4.
right. Okay.
And a hydrate.
I know we're
Yeah,
thirsty.
because
but
Jess be thirsty.
Yeah, Jess is thirsty as shit tonight.
I'm real thirsty.
I'm thirsty as shit tonight, but Val's basically fucking celibate. She doesn't trust Whisper anymore.
Oof. This one.
No. Don't worry, darling. I'll help you.
You tried to get me to fuck your dad. I
No.
was trying to fuck your mom.
Look, it was a quick little side thing. Like, I'm gonna follow you into the changing room. Look, I'm sorry.
God, I'm mad because I want to tell you that I don't know what your dad looks like, but unfortunately your kind of mom described exactly what I thought your actual mom looked like, who turns out to be your dad.
Yeah, but both his femme and masculine forms are both hot. I know that's weird to say,
Yes,
but like
I
he's a
didn't fight
donut.
alongside your dad. In my brain, your dad hid from the combat. But your kind of mom... God damn. She
Like,
looks-
I mean,
So,
look, it's a
you're
cloak.
not-
She can keep the cloak on.
As you kind of get to that moment where you're like, that, ugh. But her, one of the people in the, there is a Goliath woman in the bath, and
Are you causing us more problems?
a lizard folk woman.
I need these pictures. I need
Don't
them
do
now.
this to me, Cody.
I'm sorry, you guys rolled.
So I'm guessing it's Jess, what is your character's name? If it's not on the board, I keep forgetting it.
Ray.
Ray. I was gonna
Sorry.
say Rin. It's not Rin. Ray. So I'm guessing it's Val, Ray, and Whisper in one changing room. Oh man.
There's
Yep.
Uh-huh.
this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jade Crush Grip.
Hello?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
she
Uh-huh.
is.
Pause. There's a lot of you thirsty motherfuckers that immediately went to the Discord. I seen every single one of you smash that smash button. Okay?
Hey, yo.
Whoa. That's what
And-
Goliath looks like? I'm in.
That's it.
How tall?
She is 7'4".
My goodness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Sienna Grotto Gill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, she's adorable.
She's so cute.
In the men's changing room, Barian, perhaps you send those off to be washed as well.
Yeah, we need pictures of the men.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, sure, I guess.
There is a male bartender. I guess you guys would have seen him coming in. You don't know his name, but there was a guy behind the bar. What's his name? That's his name.
Oro.
What that tail do? Calm down.
Is it
There is-
prehensile?
There's a high elf behind the bar.
Literally after taking off his shirt to get ready for the bath, Barian will notice other people and be like, oh, what's up? And then just keep going.
Yeah,
It's
Ray,
there.
you're noticing for the first time that it is basically Ken doll.
I can't handle this elf's eyebrows.
That they stick off the side.
Yeah, like
Yeah. I love it.
Why do his eyebrows look like Gandalf's pipe? Okay.
I do love that in so many like media formats. That's what they do to elves. It's like, why? Why are we doing this?
Also,
I don't
what
know.
gives them like support? What's
What's that
holding them
tattoo,
at that
though?
angle? Like they should go whoop.
Yo,
How are
it's
you guys not
wax,
focusing-
just like when you
focusing
wax,
on
like
the
people that
physique?
wax their
Here you go.
mustache.
They're
Pause.
waxing their brows because
No.
they can't grow facial hair.
It's because they
How
don't
are you-
have to actually sleep. They trance, so it's not like they ever get like bed beard, bed eyebrow, bed mustache, whatever you want to call it. It just
Look at that physique.
stinks.
Look at that forearm. God, how are you guys not focusing on that? My goodness. This man is ideal.
This
My
man is
goal in
ideal.
life.
Forearms like that. That's a man that knows how to take care of himself. I'm just saying.
Oriel
That's-
says it gives you something to pull during fun time.
Eyebrows though. That I don't know. I'd go for the ears first.
I'm literally imagining whenever I watch like drag queens get ready and they pull their faces back. That's
Guys.
what happens when you pull the eyebrows.
Guys, there's still a dwarf, there's a dark elf, there's a furbog, there's a gnome.
Hey,
Okay.
furbog.
Yeah,
We can't get pictures
now.
of no, if we get pictures of all this, we'll be here forever.
Where's the fear bug,
Oh,
please?
So
End
for
of the
already 11
campaign.
o'clock.
and Val, for Whisper and Val, you would notice that Ray has spider webbing tattoos kind of just all over her body.
Okay, those are awesome.
Thank you.
Is it just webbing, or do you have like bugs as well? Like obviously tattooed bugs. I'm just curious.
I've got a few spiders here, and I'll like point out there's like spider over there, and I've got like stuff. There's like a dead grasshopper that's wound up in the web over on this one.
No, while we're all doing the thing, Whisper would have seen this the first time, but like Val like actually like takes off the gauntlets, and her hands are calloused as fuck, like completely calloused over from working in the forge. There's like little like splats of like burn marks and stuff up Val's arms, like actual like blacksmithing like burns. But for the most part, the rest of it, pretty solid. It's literally just hands and arms are the problems.
I would approach you not even in like a sexy sort of way,
We're gonna
but
roll
just
this.
like
Dang it.
a are you okay, and just kind of like looking at your
Yep.
scars and things.
Oh, yeah, it's not like they were. It's not like I didn't know they were going to happen. They just kind of come with the territory. It's not called a forge for nothing.
Yes, but just because pain is expected doesn't mean it's lessened.
Whisper has begun to start showing their scars more.
No.
So my back is lined.
Damn,
Yeah.
you whole shit, man. All right.
Yeah. Trying to embrace the me a little bit more. Trying to be more comfortable as me. Look, if someone hot comes by, they're gone. But unless they're into
Fair, fair.
but
I mean,
yeah,
scars,
you know.
sexy.
slave wasn't, it's pretty literal.
It's not really a good look on anybody, I guess.
Yeah.
But on the upside,
Alright,
that's one of the
well.
best parts of going to one of these big baths. Is that they ease the joints.
It feels
Yeah.
amazing. This is the second bath I've ever had in my life that wasn't an ice bucket.
Ugh. This is about to be so good. I wonder if they do massages here, and not even
Honestly, I was thinking the
It's like-
same thing.
Did you see the
Yeah.
Minotaur's hands?
have them like. You look like, right? Mhm.
As they, the people that have like you've shown us already, mid conversation talking about massages, and the Goliath walks by and is like, she has extremely strong hands.
For sure, for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
But I'll wait. So the bath is just like everybody's all gonna be there. So I'll just
I'm
make
assuming
my way out
I'm
there
assuming
then.
the boys are already outside.
Yeah. I'll
Just
go make my way
changed
out
in the bath already. Muted.
Are we paying for private or we centralized?
I'm,
Fuck private.
Fuck private.
there. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that-
We'll just.
Sarah
Yeah.
doesn't care either. He's like, it's a purpose. Say with Saren, you'll notice the
Darian
tattoo.
doesn't care so much that he's like not even walking out with a towel. He's just like, no, it's a
Honestly,
bathhouse.
like I was thinking that Barian and Val would have the exact same energy when it comes to this. It's just like it's tits, ass, and dick. It's fine.
Yeah, and
Sarah,
Whisper
We're here to
doesn't.
get clean. Like, what? I don't understand what the problem is.
Whisper's
Saren
just,
will
you
have
know,
a towel.
Ken doll, so, you know.
If you have
But
anything
we'll
that I've
remove
never
it as
seen
it gets
before,
in.
I'm going to hunt it, treat it like a trophy, and mount it to the wall.
With Saren, you'll notice
I can have
the
anything.
branded tattoo going up his neck and the tattoo going across his abdomen. And then besides that, you know, he eats clean, he works out a lot. It's just you know.
What? Alright, what was that last bit?
Excuse
Say that
you?
again?
Oh, he's in the water already, you know.
Oh.
Did he bring his own flotation device? The fuck?
You can call it that. Okay, so while we're here,
We've become too close as friends.
Not close enough.
so we could roleplay flirt with each other all night, or we can like.
You
this is
said
so
you
nice.
said have a fun shopping episode.
This
We're
is-
having
Yeah.
fun.
Sir, this is Dungeons and Dragons. I will hit on my friends, goddammit.
But while you're here, is there anything you guys want to do while you're here? Did you want to gamble? Did you want to? You can technically get on stage and perform and earn money that way.
How much money are we talking?
That depends on your performance role.
Absolutely. Who do I ask about that? Are there like attendants in the bath? Or like to the side? Is there like a swim up attendant?
You could bring that to one of the girls that are in there. They are the Goliath and the lizard folk girl. They do work there. They're not just in
Ooh,
there.
I love this. Going up to the Goliath, bringing my friends.
Sarah would also be impressed by this Goliath.
Bringing your
Just like-
friends?
Oh yeah,
Taking
absolutely.
us along with you?
Yes, absolutely.
Which of us?
Oh no,
I don't know.
Val, Ray, you not coming to see the Goliath woman?
Oh, am I being dragged with you?
I mean,
Well, you're asking about performing. I don't know how to perform anything.
oh no. You're just getting to look at the Goliath woman.
I heard you really
I'm
got
asking
beans
about
in here.
performing.
Yeah, sure. For sure. All right.
We
then.
get to meet the Goliath woman. We have an excuse.
Sounds like a
I
good
don't
time.
need
All right, I'm there.
one, but we have one.
You sold me. I'm there.
Hi. I had some questions.
Um,
Scars are gone. Gorgeous now. I am flawless androgyny.
Well, what can I do for you?
I heard there was a stage for performance.
You wanted to try your hand at it. Well, if you wanted to do that, you can go talk to. Oh, talk to me. 1 second. What's your name? Madame von Franz. She works. You find her in front of the bar. Older woman, very extravagant. Don't look her directly in the eye, but ask her, and she can get you on stage. Absolutely, no problem. And then from there, you'll have to deal with any fans you get by yourself.
Oh, I'm well equipped for that. Have you met my friends? And I'm gonna start walking away.
Val's gonna take it very literally, like, no, we just swam up here.
I will introduce Val to them. This is Val. And then I'll also walk away.
Just in the water, just kind of sitting, looking up, and is like, this happens to you a lot, doesn't it?
Every day.
Hand's a little wet. She just kind of like shakes it off and is like, Valorant.
She'll shake your hand.
And as she goes to like grab my hand, she'll watch like the muscle definition in the actual handshake and is like, it's a very solid handshake. Quite honestly, the muscle tone's impressive.
She'll kind of like grab your hand and kind of pull you up a little bit so you kind of
shit.
come out of the water a little bit. And she'll look at you and she goes, well, same to you. What's your routine like in the morning?
Wake up, take the bits of moment I can to myself with a little bit of tea, and then round up and just kind of look back at the two that literally just fucking deserted her.
Saren is
Those kind of
Saren is trying
wave
to
from
copy
across the-
Barian's plank he's doing in the water in the background.
Yeah, Barion's like getting actually clean, and then immediately like, all right, cool, exercise.
Yep. Saren's right there with him. We're just planking in the water.
Gotta
trying to hold up.
maintain. Yeah.
It's aerobics, okay?
No. Hey, Saren, I bet I can hold my breath longer than you.
No shot.
Just dumb boy stuff.
No shot
boy
in
stuff.
hell.
Which one of you's
You're
gonna do a
on.
handstand first?
Oh, all day I win that.
Let's go.
Underwater handstand. You gotta hold your breath.
Hey, Sarah, don't you have
100%.
advantage?
You damn rights I do. Bring it on, Barian. Bring it on.
Hands down, dicks up, boys.
Hands down, dicks up. We're holding our breath. Who wins
get that
this?
on
New shirt idea.
This would be athletics or acrobatics for underwater handstands. We're gonna do some rollies.
I'm gonna lean
is
over to
cooler.
whisper, you know, I don't think I want to stop this. As I just kind of like look at Saren upside down.
Realizing,
I mean, look, you are married.
realizing what's going on in the background, Valis
Pretty
can
good,
kind of
Sarah.
like lean back against the side
24.
of the pool, like
Fuck,
back
I
to
thought I
this
did really
girl
good.
now,
Dirty 20.
back to this girl now, and goes, "You'll probably enjoy this. Somebody's gonna get hurt."
So what'd you get?
I got a dirty 20.
I got a 24.
Those
You guys need con saves now for holding your breath so you hold it.
So while they're doing that,
Natural 20. 21.
Ooh.
Wait, are either
Yeah,
of
we'll
you
talk
guys
about
within
con
10
save.
feet of me? It's a con save.
they both are. So
Damn,
they both
okay.
get the bow.
Wow.
Can you pick and choose? Is that a thing?
No, it's, well, realistically, it's anybody I consider
Wait.
an ally, so I don't realistically.
What did you
want-
get for that roll, Barian? For the con save?
I'm half
Natural
tempted
20?
to just give it to
For a
Marian.
total?
Oh, 21.
Dude, same.
They're Barry. It's so. Oh my gosh, are they coming up? If you both rolled that 20s,
You might
I'm
not.
I'm just imagining that they're underwater, locking actual eyes with each other, holding their breath,
Just
like, I'm
fucking-
not giving up. Are you
You
giving
guys
up?
both
I'm
get to
not
that
giving
point
up.
where you're both like, come on, man, go up. You know?
Honestly, I'm honestly imagining like both of them just like. So are we done?
Did you expect this to be?
Like, do we
At
go
this point,
up
it's
now?
a challenge. It's just a full-on challenge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing push-ups in it during.
I'm gonna kick him over.
I had 24 on my acrobatics.
Stupid. Whisper.
yeah.
In the Discord, send picture. You go and find Madame Von Franz.
Wait. Need to get to the picture. 1 second. Oh. Older. Still gorgeous. Continue.
She is the house mother.
Oh.
As you walk up,
Okay, but like, why does this kind of remind me of Sparky's character from the actual Devolkrim dungeon crawl?
oh my gosh,
Hey,
oh my
so
gosh,
close,
maybe
actually.
a little bit.
They're sisters.
They're related.
They're sisters.
Well,
And they
one
were-
thing she's
Took
human.
very different paths.
Yeah. Well, aren't you just precious? What could I do
Hello.
for you?
Well, I heard you were in the business of making stars.
Oh my goodness, did you want on?
Oh, I would love it.
You off now. We can get a spot open for you very soon.
Love
if
it.
you wanted to, to try it, your hand on hand at it. I think you're just you're so cute.
I mean, I can be anything you want.
I can tell. I think you could do a lot of good here. What was your name?
Whisper.
Whisper. Lovely. So mysterious. You got your stage name picked up and everything. Madame Von Franz, at your service. I keep the overall day-to-day running here at Dirty Roots.
Unfortunately, I'm only here for one night, but I decided to at least put on a show before I go.
Well, please. Of course, any money you make, it is yours to keep.
Lovely.
We like to provide an environment for people like us to get up and dance freely, and if we happen to earn a little coin while we do it, I don't see any harm in that, do you?
Absolutely not.
Of course not. So, off now. So, just one moment, and get your little routine worked out. One moment, and she'll kind of walk away and get the girl off the stage.
So as they're going, I'm gonna lean over like, who's coming to watch me dance?
Wet hand out of the water.
All right, I'll finish up my bath.
She's gonna turn.
Baron and Saren are still underwater. They don't hear you. Then
I'm gonna nut tap both of them. We gotta go.
Just like walk through. Just,
Cruel.
let's go.
So cruel. Oh God.
Two concepts. Concept from Saren, concept from Varian.
Disadvantage.
You know the DC's high, bros. Nor lie to you.
I'm coming up.
You're muted, Saren.
Coming up, just like, oh! Why?
Hey, we gotta go. Get your dicks out of the water.
They weren't in the water.
Now they're in their stomachs.
Oh God, I hate this group. All right. I won, by the way.
Debatable. He's just better at balancing.
You're better at balancing.
Look, that, and as they're walking up, and that's why I choose to be a Ken doll.
Val starts like swimming
I can
away.
feel it in my throat, guys. I can feel it in my throat just thinking about it. I can think about it.
Right? Oh God, she said that, and I was like,
Why?
Can you imagine? Completely, like, you're not even, like, tent for it or anything. Just
I've
like,
had
out of-
brothers. Yes, I can
Ew.
imagine.
Yeah.
Whisper, performance roll.
Wait. Describe what he's trying to do and what he's doing.
All right. I am walking up, and then I'm going to cast a
Jazz
minor
hands.
illusion.
Ooh, the illusions in?
Yep, throwing some minor illusions in there. As I begin dancing with rainbow clouds of smoke billowing around me. I am also going to cast Mislead before my big finish. And I'm going to appear at the edge of the stage. I'm going to be like dancing off stage, like going back, and then I'm going to reappear in the center of the stage.
Okay, give me that performance roll with advantage.
Okay,
You might not need it.
I might not need it. I mean, I can only beat this by one. I'm gonna Snapchat it just to have it. 1 second.
Just in case.
We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna, before I send it, I'll take it. 29.
Let's go with the charisma people doing really good on charisma shit today.
That's. Oh, I just opened up Snapchat and there's a pie. That's so good. That's
yeah, we made a cottage pie.
Looks so good.
Dude,
That's
popcorn's
19
so
for
good.
sure. Damn. Okay. Well, then throughout the night, as you're performing, it goes off. It's amazing. It is arguably it's the hit of the night. It is this stranger, this new face has arrived. Ooh.
When he's getting near, like in the back half of it, Saren's going to, since he was pulled across to watch this, I'm gonna use a Dragon's Breath spell to add smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah, fog
pyrotechnics.
machine,
Yeah,
love
some
it.
pyrotechnics.
Yo, if we're helping Whisper out with some magic, I mean,
Hold on. That's what I was
Absolutely.
literally looking for before Whisper actually was like, oh, I'm just gonna roll. It's like,
That's
yeah,
why-
thaumaturgy, dude.
I mean, I was at advantage, but like,
Yep, this is why you had advantage. We're retconning.
okay.
Right.
I can make lights dim, flicker, and change colors. Like
Oh,
thaumaturgy.
flickering light.
Ooh.
He's got smoke now and fire. What are you adding, Ray and Val? What are you adding to the
so
performance?
realistically, there's nothing actually like performatively that I would have in my arsenal, but literally as Whisper's about to go on stage, Val's gonna give like one of those like really solid like go get 'em tiger ass slaps and cast
Nice.
Shield of Faith as like Whisper is illuminated in this like really cool, radiant, heavenly-esque glow the entire time. You are a gleaming goddess, my dude.
This is.
I'm gonna get the audience to start cheering, so I'm gonna do a cheer from one side of the room, and then I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to cause a cheer and clapping from the other side of the
Other
room.
side.
To
get the hype going.
to get people, to help
The
get the hype going.
cacophony, baby.
I used one of the
Yeah,
very
yeah.
few second level spells for this. Let's go.
This
Heyo,
is hilarious.
half-casters.
After the performance, you on stage, there are what we get 19 platinum. There are 52. Oh no, I lied. 50. Yeah, 52 gold. There are also 14 silver.
Yeah, I was worried you were gonna say Electrum. Look, X Electrum.
And like 4 love notes, but
Love it.
no. and a couple condoms, but don't worry about it. So that
They're sealed, right?
well,
Several people in the audience are drinking the moon tea rapidly.
rapidly. Moon tea is sold on tap here. And with that, do we make our way back to
The Pink Pony Club? Yes.
Oh no, I'm assuming
the
we're
glowing, the
Probably
glowing
back towards
plate?
the queen.
Yeah, it's getting late.
what kind of games are in this casino, Cody?
Well, it's getting late.
You're damn right.
We don't want the queen to go to bed.
I'm sorry. I know.
I mean, how do you argue with that?
Aaron would be on top of it. All right, time to wrap it up. Let's go.
You guys,
slip through a little bit.
as you make your way back to the glowing plate, we'll speed this up a little bit. Ray,
I just wanted to play a dice game. So
I
that
know. You speed inside really quick, Ray. For your little
Yes.
talk with H really
Yes.
quick.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have a little box. It's locked. It's gonna be
Okay.
on the corner of the bar. And you see you walk in.
Hi.
It's good to see a returning patron.
Yes, I rather enjoyed this place. And
Well,
you
this
still needed some help?
yeah. I spoke to some people. Someone who helps me get my inventory taken care of, and they mentioned that they could use that. And he looks over at the box. Taken to it's a little bar out in Granville.
Mm-hmm.
It's down by the docks.
Right.
Just bring it there and give it to the guy behind the counter. You do that.
Bar by the docks. This place got a name? or is it a I'll know it when I see it sort
You'll
of
know
place?
it. You'll know when you see it. There are not many bars actually on the docks. It'll look for the big ship.
All right, I'll make sure it's delivered.
I always do.
And you get this done, I'll get word of it, and the next time we meet, perhaps that top shelf stuff might be available.
All right,
All right, good
I'll
luck.
see you next time then.
That's up to
How
you.
big is the package? Is it something that I can like squirrel away in a pocket?
Yeah,
Like,
it's pretty
like,
small.
backpack?
It's almost like this, a little bit bigger than an envelope.
Okay. All right. I'll put it away then. And are we meeting the queen just like outside?
Yeah,
I'll go
she's
back.
actually out there. She's sitting on a bench and looking up at the sky as the colors are shifting and changing.
How poetic. All right, I'll go back up. Thanks for waiting a moment. Just the food here was so good. Had to. Anyways, I'm gonna go.
You make your way outside, and the group is there. Hi, you all made it. Good. You all ready to head out?
How long does
Yeah, for
Whisper's
sure.
invisibility, or actually Aelwyn's invisibility spell last?
Yeah, DM, how long does that last?
It should still be up. I know that. I think it lasts 8 hours actually.
So it should
As
still
long as
be
she
up.
doesn't do anything.
As long as she doesn't do anything, which she hasn't.
She's been good.
Fair enough.
Grim hasn't asked.
I would say that probably the only thing that would have been like a what the hell moment is she probably would have tried to find her way into the bathhouse also.
And just couldn't.
I just couldn't, yeah. Because like when she was little, I'd take her in.
Now I'm just imagining a
She's
sad
not little
little
anymore.
dragon, invisible dragon, just sitting outside the bathhouse.
Essentially.
Saren's rubbing his hand on an invisible dragon.
Saren, what are you doing?
All right. Are we all ready?
You do know about the invisible one.
She'll look and she'll like over her eyes, and her eyes will glow. And oh, okay, yes. Sorry.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure they didn't get left behind.
Thank you for mentioning it. Hello. Didn't see you there. Was it dragon? Well, I won't be sending you exactly into Grandpa. You'll be just outside of it. You'll be close. You'll be able to see it. I'm fairly positive. Good luck with your endeavors, and I'm glad I could help out a little bit.
Can I ask 2 favors before we go?
Possibly.
One, how do I get in contact with you? You know, Dad gave me this, and I pull out the rock.
A
And
little
I'm
setting
like,
stone.
this. Do I just contact him? You honestly seem like the more parental figure than.
I would like to think so, yes. But
Yeah.
I don't have anything directly that I could give you to help out. If you have access to,
You know, contact him. He'll contact you.
he can contact me. He has means of that. So if you really need to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of him.
Okay. And if any of my admirers, if you're hanging out in town for another day, if any of my admirers want to send me anything,
Your admirers. What if
you might hear about things. You might hear about things. I may be more like my father than I like to put up. Anyway, yes.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll walk over to Val. And... Are you ready then? Are you ready for this?
I think as I'll ever be. it's bittersweet, you know. Just I don't want to sell any of you guys short. I really don't. I care for you all dearly. But I'm sure that you would feel the same way if you knew that people that you knew still existed. And you would probably also be torn to absolute pieces to know that they were not the same people you remember.
Absolutely. We're here for you for whatever you need. Let's be off then.
As she tightens her focus, as she casts the spell, the area around you, immediate vicinity, begins to swirl with mana. The ground in between the cobblestones begins to light up as she begins to concentrate an immense magical force in this singular area, as she quickly grabs it all in the palm of her hands and slices up as a rift opens up. She takes her hands and she moves them across as Varian, you recognize it immediately. Saltwater. Rain. As it's rushing through. Oh, it's awfully stormy over there. I apologize, the weather isn't better. I can only hold this gate for so long, so if you could please hurry. It is exhausting.
I'll scoot right through.
Yeah, I follow Ray.
Good luck, all of you.
Bye, stepmom.
And I follow the girls and the days in.
Valorant, as you're going through, please watch after them.
I'll poke my head back through. Come on, darling. Don't you want to see my sister again?
I'll look at Varian, I'll nod, and I will walk through, giving him a moment with the queen.
Your Majesty, please do something for our people. I know that you are part of this country now. I understand that. I just don't give up on us either. Okay? Gotta find a way to open that door.
It is in their hands. But I am working on it. Believe me, I haven't given up on them. They're afraid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they'll warm up to it. We'll get it all back.
He'll do kind of like a salute bow one final time, whistle to Aelwyd, and then take off through the portal.
As everyone, you're the last one through. It's cold, it's wet, it is mountain coastal. It is the smell of salt water hits you immediate, Varian. It's loud. It's loud. It's Varian, that's the first thing you notice. You've been around the coast, you know what storms sound like. This is way louder than it needs to be. And you, and actually Valorant, because Valorant can't be surprised right now.
I also can't be surprised.
Technically, if it's coastal, no one can.
Well,
that's because of me.
As you immediately, as the gate closes behind you, and you turn around, and behind you guys, a couple 100 yards. In the water. Splashing and thrashing around just off the coast.
How do I call that crab again?
And
fucking starfish.
I cast prestidigitation on my clothes to keep them warm.
Oh no, I don't like that at all.
Big stretches.
I did it.
Easy.
I popped my whole. Oh, I popped my whole thing. Ouch.
Are you okay?
You popped so much
My
you
whole
couldn't even
shoulder.
think of what it was. It's all of you.
Yeah.
Where
My
is
shoulder
this
just-
picture? Oh,
No.
Not the starfish picture.
I
There's
don't think we
something
need
worse.
another picture.
There's one more picture.
No, I'm pretty good.
No,
with what we've got
Oro,
here.
no, Oro, no.
So there's
No,
this giant,
Oro,
giant
no.
starfish monster, like just off the coast, and
Or a
a
why?
little bit closer, but on like a rock in the water, like facing it, looking at it, you see this just screaming at it. Oh, what? Why did you
Patrick,
post?
no!
Cedric, no.
There we go.
Ah!
Hello?
Okay,
Well-
but like, hear me out.
I mean, like, yeah, hear me out. I'm absolutely here with you, but
Yeah.
like,
Saren will look at the rest of the group and go,
Huh?
well, the respite in Zern was nice, huh? And start moving forward.
I cast
And-
prestidigitation to warm
Hey.
my clothes.
And this is where we're gonna
Is
end
this
tonight's
thing an
episode.
ally or an enemy?
Stop cussing! You're scaring him.
So you guys are showing up essentially,
Oh,
and
oh,
this starfish, whatever this thing is trying to fight this starfish.
Kaiju battle.
How
This
big
thing,
is this thing?
Your guys' size.
Love it.
It
The
is
starfish is?
No, the starfish is very big. This thing is you guys' size.
This thing is my favorite thing. Can you give me the yell one more time before we end?
And I just above table. That's my go-to yell for kobolds. So I'll let you
I'm
guys
aware.
figure this out.
I'm aware of
I'll
that.
let you- I can't wait for you to meet this guy.
So,
Actually, I can't next episode at all because something didn't happen. But that's where we're gonna end it. Hey, everybody, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for sticking with us for a while. Sorry we
Since
started
we're-
late.
since we're going into a big battle, we're leveling up, right?
No.
Nope.
Leveling
Yeah,
up after
for
the big
sure,
battle?
right? Please.
Nope. And I think it's hilarious you guys
What?
use so many spell slots for Whisper going into this. So we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
Joke's on you, I used a cantrip.
I also used a cantrip.
Joke's
Oh, no,
on
wait,
you, it
never
was
mind.
a level 1.
Never mind. I did
Yeah,
use
it was-
mislead. I did
it
use
was-
mislead.
It was only
That
a
was
level
dumb.
2. That's not very rare for me to have.
Oh, gosh.
Technically, mine was a 5th level, but all my spells are 5th level.
This was fun. As you guys were doing it, I was like, oh goody. burn them all. And that's where actually also really quick, anyone have a passive perception over 16?
Yes.
No,
Passive,
15.
no. 14.
Yes, especially because we're coastal.
Do we get
I have
bonuses
a-
because you're coastal?
Without being coastal, I have a passive
How about
18.
Yeah, I was
Passive
saying,
in-
without being coastal, I have a 17.
In that case, I will say Saren and Baron, I don't have pictures for this specifically. You guys do see 2 more figures out in the water with the thingy, the big monster, whatever.
A and
And
B,
it looks
no.
like, and it looks
A,
like
B, no.
A and B, no. And they look like they have they're riding on like personalized watercraft.
Dope.
Fucking
Go
jet
to the
skis.
future?
Fucking surf the starfish, guys.
More like the surfers from Treasure Planet.
Ooh.
I need one.
I need one.
Ooh.
Nah, we should give it to Saren. I don't have enough decks. I mean, my dex is...
Damn it. Bring it. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
I've got good decks. What if I want it?
What if I want it?
With
Yeah,
that being
but-
said,
You
There's-
better
there's
figure out
two-
how to permanently stay in this group.
You said there's 2 just craft?
There are 2 figures on the craft.
There's on 1 craft.
One on each. So there's 2 crafts, 2 people, each on their own.
On the water. Gotcha. Alright.
So, with that, friendly reminder, we do have a watch party in my Discord tonight. A lot of us are watching Perks of Being a Wallflower for the first time, myself included. I was told that this one will hit me really hard.
Oh
movie.
yeah, I haven't
Best
seen
movie.
that one
Best
yet.
movie.
I'll need to pop in.
Hey, yo. Alright, I'm gonna vote that we raid my buddy Metro Mike because he's playing the new Dragon Age game and it looks sick as fuck.
Like?
Alright. Dude, 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 dude. Do.
I don't have any.
Wow.
Everybody go ahead and pile
Oh,
up into
that's
this
not what we
raid.
do.
We really appreciate you guys hanging out and dealing with all of our technical difficulties.
For sure.
You got something to say, homie?
Yeah, it's really quick. Not gonna do a Grimm's Adventures next week, on Tuesday. Cause it's mine and Jess's 10-year.
Guys,
So-
yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her some fancy food and
yeah.
stuff. So
Do we have plans for that yet?
for
So like, there was this really cool dungeon
are we
crawl that
joining?
we were doing.
Yeah.
Are we gonna come?
So
Yeah, you're all
have,
invited to
I
me and
do
Blake's
have-
10-year anniversary.
I do have a one shot I was running.
But Jess was in it.
And she was in it. Or
that's true. We were
or
both in it.
We could do. I could get ready for a Devolkrim Smasher Pass.
Yes.
We definitely need a Devolkrim Smasher
Yes.
Pass.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Do you want
Raid
me to
is-
send you the links?
I will need those. I'll have to get more of pictures, but I can start hunting for some.
Man,
Yeah.
stop doing things that I want to be a part of.
Sorry, Blake, your anniversary sounds important to you, but sorry, Jess is joining us.
Jess is thirsty and she
Yeah,
needs to
don't
thirst
worry.
over some.
I'll
You guys
be
can
with you
join
later,
after your
Blake.
dinners, okay?
And women
Or you could tune
and
into the
thems.
VOD. All right, you good?
All right. So we're good. Smasher Pass next Tuesday. Devolkrim Smasher Pass.
You'll see the rest of the staff at Dirty Roots.
Oh
So,
no. Oh god.
oh god.
All right, let me restart this raid really quick. Everybody, please pile back into this thing. I love you so much. I'm so sorry. All of us are extremely long-winded. We love you, and we will see you tomorrow for mythical, magical, amazing world of Apteria. All right.
Pretty good. I think you got all of
Love you guys.
We love you guys. You're amazing.
When are
Bye.
we doing the